Here's how I 3D kitbashed a Cyclopean guard squat. Sometimes 'cause it's cool is a good enough reason to do a kitbash. And this is one of those times. I saw Pete the Wargamer's rendition of the Cyclopean guard by a guy named Berserker. So, this video is my Space Dwarf rendition of Pete the Wargamer's Space Marine rendition of the Cyclopean guard by Berserker. I've added a link to the original video in the description, so make sure to check that out. Alright, the first step was finding a cool power armored model online. This one was free and easy to work with. I didn't need the head and backpack, so I selected the model, went into edit mode, pressed P, and separated by loose parts. I took the helmet off of Printed Encounter's posable galactic grunt. I added it to the body and scaled it up as much as I could. He was cool, but he wasn't reading as a dwarf. I needed to scale the legs down and out to make them stumpier. I grouped them together by right-clicking and selecting Join to make this easier. To make his backpack, I took a bunch of random boxes, scaled them, and clipped them together. I also scaled down and added this display from Architect for more detail, sticking it into the indent at the top of the pack. I added a box that was the size of a Space Marine to make sure that the guy was legally short enough to count as a dwarf, and the kitbash was done. The paint job for this fella is very easy. I basically just followed the guide on Pete the Wargamer's video. I primed with Pro Acryl Dark Neutral Gray, undersprayed with brown ink, zenithal highlighted with Huge Mini's Neutral Gray airbrush paint, and then a very light spray from above with white ink. After failing to edge highlight cleanly, I dry brushed with Pro Acryl Bold Titanium White. Then I made little chips and scratches with dark umber, and highlighted and created light scratches with titanium white. I painted the markings and screen on his backpack with Pro Acryl Orange, and the grenades with dark green. I went around the Mini and painted a few metal bits with metal color steel, and painted his visor with metal color copper. Next were the transfers I made. I'm working on a custom transfer sheet tutorial, so stay on the lookout for that. I let the transfers soak in water for about a minute, applied it to the model, and added Microsol to help it lie flat. The circular transfer had a little trouble lying completely flat, but Microsol really helped. Just a warning, Microsol can hurt the layer of paint underneath, so it may be worth applying a layer of gloss varnish first to help protect and create a smooth surface for the transfer. You can get rid of the shine later with some matte varnish. I pan aligned with Nuln Oil to help create separation, and lastly, added some bright white highlights on his visor. And with that, the paint job was done. This was a fun kitbash to work on. Make sure to check out Pete the Wargamer's original video. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out all my affiliate links and buy me a coffee in the description to help support the channel. Comment down below with any feedback or suggestions. Alright, bye-bye.